afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is Film My Run on Zwift. My name is Stephen Cousins and we are broadcasting live on Facebook and on YouTube. While we're getting everything ready, it would be absolutely awesome if you could go and subscribe to the Film My Run YouTube channel and also the Zwift Live YouTube channel. You can also find us on Facebook at facebook.com/filmmyrun and also Twitter at filmmyrun, and the website is www.filmmyrun.com. It's very nearly time, so sit back, relax, don't forget to drop me a ride on and watch me do all the hard work. It is the Film My Run 500. I am not running. We have... Who have we got? We've only got a few people in. And they seem to have gone off like a bat out of hell. Delgado and Hewitson are running at 6-minute kilometres, which is much, much faster than we are supposed to be going. But nevertheless... they're doing what they're doing, and then there are 3 other people listed in the group apart from me, but I don't know who they are. Simbi, there's Simbi, who's just joined or has just appeared. We are in, and Jamie Caesar, thanks for the ride on, and T Wolf has just appeared as well on the screen. So if you are doing the run, if you're watching and you're doing the run, then get yourself up to 12% incline or as high as you dare go on your treadmill. I am in the unenviable position of standing on a moving treadmill but not actually moving. So I thought I'd get the avatar going, and actually we should be at 5, not 5.5. And then I'll just I'll stand astride the treadmill. I will be back running next week, but I'm not running this week. I am going to fully let my legs and my feet, particularly my feet, which have got blisters or have had blisters on, and I've covered my feet with foot cream, like for cracked feet, because my feet have got so dry and cracked. The skin is not very good, so it really does need to heal before I start running again. So I hope everybody is well. I hope you're having a nice day, whatever you're doing, whether you've joined the run or not, whether you're just watching randomly. No regulars here today because I assume they all think that I'm not running. Well, I'm not running, but I assume they think I wasn't going to be live streaming. Lee Betts, good morning to you. She says, Stephen, have a good run. Or have a good stand. I'm having a good stand, Lee. That's what I'm doing. Just basically watching everybody else run. Which is what I'll be doing for the rest of the week. If I do run at all, it might be Friday, but we'll just have to see. I don't think I'm going to run for most of the week. But Friday, if I'm feeling any better on Friday, I will. I'm still feeling very, very tired as well. Just so not only are my feet hurting and my legs are sore, but my brain is just wanting to go to sleep all the time. So we need to get over that and get back to feeling vaguely fit and healthy. And then I'll start running again. It's very dark on the main camera, isn't it? Again, it's because of the light behind. It's been a lovely sunny morning here. Sun seems to have gone in for the time being, but it's 20 degrees inside, 21 degrees actually now. It's just changed to 21 degrees inside. A little bit cooler outside, but still nice. And when the sun comes out, very nice indeed. And I've been spending the morning so far editing a video of the Backyard Ultra, which I was at last week. Not running, just commentating. So I've been editing that this morning. Hopefully, I'll get that finished by the end of the day today. Coming up to the arch here. And the arch means that we will increase the speed of the treadmill. So I've got Simbi next to me. I don't know if Simbi is actually watching the live stream and knows that I'm not actually running or walking. Dominchev, thank you very much for the ride on. 51 XP for that. Just to be sure, I will be deleting this run at the end. So no XP farming is going on here. Is that the Northern Lights there? It is, isn't it? So the greenery, the green in the sky, there is the Northern Lights. We had a hilarious time a few weeks ago here, not that long ago, where it was thought that we would be able to see the Northern Lights from down here in the south, and there was mass panic to get up onto the high points in the South Downs to try and watch the Northern Lights, and of course no Northern Lights appeared at all. So basically people spent hours queuing in traffic and trying to get up to the high points of the South Downs, basically just to sit for hours and watch a black sky and no Northern Lights at all. We were thinking of going, but we decided against it because of all the traffic, and I'm glad we didn't now. I'm glad we didn't go. We just went to bed. It's a shame because the night before, apparently you could see the Northern Lights, and we didn't think about it that night. So the plan this week is tonight. There'll be no live stream tonight, but tomorrow, Wednesday, we'll be doing the Wednesday workout at 6:30. Victoria will be running that, and then we'll be back on Thursday for Bag That Badge, and Victoria, we might get Victoria to run Bag That Badge as well. And then Friday I might be on and I might run, well, I will be on, but I might run the ZLDR recovery hour. So we'll just do a short live stream today, this morning, and then there'll be nothing tonight, and then back on Wednesday. So the idea of this run, if you're not familiar with it, is it's the Film My Run 500. And what we do is we set the treadmills at quite a high incline, normally around 12% incline. And that 12%, over the course of 1 kilometer, you would climb 120 meters high. And when you add up 4 lots of 120, you get 480. But then we add a little bit on the end to make it a full 500 meters of climbing. So that's why it's called the Film My Run 500. And it's basically just up, up, up and up. And it gets faster and faster. But I mean, it doesn't start fast at all. And the fastest speed we go to is 8 kilometers an hour. So not very fast. But when you're climbing uphill, it takes it out of you. The idea is you try and keep it as relaxed as possible. You don't want your heart rate to go too high. You take it nice and easy. And you go up on the balls of your feet so the heels don't touch the floor. We use our calf muscles to climb the hill. And we try and bounce. We try and bounce up the hill, just kind of spring off using all the stored energy in your Achilles and the muscles in your calf, the calf muscles, just to spring up that hill with each footstep. Andrew Cutmore, good morning to you. Says, congrats for the South Downs Way at the weekend. Thank you very much. Actually, I should have got you my buckles, shouldn't I, to show you my buckles, because I got 2 buckles from the South Downs Way. One was the standard finisher's buckle for the South Downs Way, and the other was a 500 buckle, and that is for completing 5 South Downs Way 100s. So my first one was in 2016, and I did it with my friend Richard. We ran the whole thing together, and we finished in 23 hours and 12 minutes. Then I DNF'd the race the year later. Then I did it again in 2018. So 2017 was a DNF. 2018, I finished in just over 24 hours. Didn't do it in 2019. Did it in 2020, I think. And then I got my fastest ever time. So my PB for 100 miles is 21 and a half hours, which I did at the South Downs Way in 2020. Or was it 2021? 2020 or 2021. I don't know. I can't remember. So that was number 3. Hello, Dan. Then 2023, I did it with Victoria. That was number 4. And then this year, number 5. So that's, 5 times South Downs. I've started it 6 times, DNF'd it once. So, 5 times now. I've done Thames Path 100 twice. The North Downs Way 100 and the Autumn 100, both just the once. So some catching up to do with the other ones. Dan says, why are you always live streaming when I come to edit? Well, this is only a very short pop-in, really, just to say hello, because I'm not running, as you can see. So I am going to disappear in a minute. But I just thought I'd pop on to say hello to anyone doing the Film My Run 500 this morning, which I do normally live stream, but which today I'm not running because of my legs and my feet and my brain. I am very tired, my legs are sore, and my feet have got cracks and blisters all over. So we're waiting until at least Friday before I run again. But I do normally live stream the Film My Run 500 on a Tuesday and a Thursday. So I thought I'd just pop in today, but I'm not going to stay long. I probably another 5 or 10 minutes, and then I'll hop off and go and carry on my editing. I've got to edit the rest of the Backyard Ultra film. So if you're watching this wondering what on earth is going on, so this is Zwift. It's an online game where people run on the treadmill, and they can run virtually in this game as well as in real life on the treadmill. And all the people that are running in the game are real people on their treadmills somewhere around the world. And you can see we've got Simbi there is from the Netherlands, and Huang is now, what country is that? Malaysia. It's not Malaysia. I'm not sure what country it is. It's right. It's either Cambodia, Laos, Malaysia, Singapore. It's not Singapore, I don't think. Myanmar. It's one of those. And I apologize for not knowing which one it is. Taiwan. Okay, thanks. Did you just know that? Did you just know that from your GeoGuessr stuff? Okay, so Huang is from Taiwan. So if you don't know, so that's what this game is. But I'm also regaling you with stories of the last few weeks because I've been quite busy the last few weeks and haven't actually been on Zwift all that much in the last 3 or 4 weeks. I bet you do know all the flags, Dan. Do you know what? I bet you actually do. If we had a competition, you would definitely beat me. I know all of the main ones, I would say. But like when it comes down to like Kazakhstan or Barbados, the Bahamas, like things like that, or small African nations, they all have very similar flags, and also things like I probably would know Pakistan, but things like Kazakhstan, Tajikistan, Uzbekistan, all of those like are very, very similar. Okay, yeah, well, I've done similar stuff with my kids. The stands are definitely hard. Yeah, they are. I have done similar stuff with my kids, but I've never gone into... And it's like also like the country capitals. Like the main ones I would get, but, you know, like all of the country capitals are very hard to remember, all of them. I'm pretty good on US state capitals. I'm pretty good at that, or I certainly was. I don't know if I've forgotten a few of them, but I'm good at that. Anyway, so back to my ridiculous last few weeks. So about 4 weeks ago, 3 or 4 weeks ago, I went to Scotland, and I spent 8 days running in Scotland doing an event called the Cape Wrath Ultra, which is a trail that goes from Ben Nevis, or Fort William at the bottom of Ben Nevis, all the way to the top of the northwest of Scotland to a place called Cape Wrath, and there's a lighthouse up there, the Cape Wrath Lighthouse. And we spent 8 days, and it's about 50k a day. It's not the same distance every day. Some days it's 65k, some days it's 32k, but different distances each day. But approximately a total of 400 kilometers all the way to the top of Scotland, and it absolutely killed me. Very, very tough, very hard, but did it, completed that. As you can imagine, feet trashed, legs trashed, very, very tired. We were sleeping in campsites, so in tents, with other people in the tents as well. So you were in a communal tent with 7 other people. So not much sleep was had as well over the course of those 8 days. So I came back home very tired. Literally 2 days later, we had to travel to Suffolk to work at the Backyard Ultra. Now, if you don't know what a Backyard Ultra is, It's an event where runners start running and they don't stop running until the last person is standing. So we started with about 230 runners, I think. Or was it less than that? Anyway, around about 200 runners. And they run for 1 hour. They cover 4 miles, just over 4 miles. And then they start again on the hour and they cover another 4 miles. And each hour they cover another 4 miles. And you carry on. And if you don't get back in time from the hour, you are disqualified. If you can't complete another loop, you are disqualified. And the winner of the event is the last person standing. Now, get this. The world record for this event is 108 hours. That's about 4 days of running. 24 hours, 1, 2, 3. It's more than 4 days of running. Thankfully, we didn't get to the world record, but we did get to 88 hours. So I was live streaming that event. So that meant, again, virtually no sleep for 3.5 days. So as you can imagine, following the Cape Wrath Ultra and the Backyard Ultra, I'd had very little sleep and I was still very tired and my legs were still quite shot. And literally 3 days after coming back from the Backyard Ultra, I'm off to Winchester to run the South Downs Way 100, a 100-mile race that should take me usually about 24 hours. And thank goodness I did manage to finish, but completely wrecked. Took me 25 hours and 17 minutes, which is fine. I'm quite happy with that because I was very tired. I did manage to catch about 7 minutes sleep in the van. So we have a van which my wife was using to drive around to the different checkpoints and give me drinks and food. And I managed to crawl into the back of the van at one point and have 7 minutes of sleep. And that was it for the full 25 hours. So as a result, that is a long way of telling you why I'm not running now. Thank you, Lee. Lee says an amazing time. Not bad, and not bad considering. And it was nice to see you, Lee, at Queen Elizabeth Country Park. Very nice. And I haven't yet done the Queen Elizabeth Country Park run. I know Victoria's done it. My kids have done it because they did it one other year when I was running the South Downs Way 100. And you've done it. But yeah, no, I'm yet to add that one to my list. But I will at some point. So the runners in the Film I Run 500 are around about 2K in now, and they've got 2K to go, just over 2K to go. So we'll stay till halfway, and then we'll let them carry on. And we will see you tomorrow for the Wednesday workout at 6:30. 108 XP. So if you're taking part, that's the other thing about this run, by the way. You get a lot of XP. You get a lot of points for this run. 108 just for that section. Lee says the park run was brutal, but it will be a breeze for you. Well, it wouldn't be a breeze for me at the moment, that's for sure. It depends how fast you go, doesn't it, Lee? I mean, if you're trying to go really fast and hard, then yes, it would be brutal. And it would be brutal for me as well. If you take it easy and you walk sections and, you know, then it's not so bad, I wouldn't have thought. Right, we're going to call it a day at 25 minutes. So we're 22 minutes in. We're going to call it a day here at 25 minutes, and we'll be back tomorrow. John Fries, thank you for the ride on. Appreciate it. I'm going to go carry on editing. I've got the Backyard Ultra video to edit now. So as well as doing the live stream for the Backyard Ultra in Suffolk, I did some video filming. to capture all the main moments. So I'm editing all that footage together at the moment, which I will upload hopefully later on today. Andrew says, when you do these ultra events, does your body ever get used to the sleep deprivation? I don't know. Possibly a little bit, yes. I mean, I think what you get used to is not... I mean, you're still tired, but you get used to feeling tired, if that makes any sense. So you're still as tired, but you're kind of able to push through it because you kind of know, oh yeah, this is how I'm supposed to be feeling at this stage. This is normal. Whereas if it's new to you, then you might be quite shocked by how bad you feel, and that might cause you to give up or just fall asleep. I think you don't get less sleep deprived, but you get used to feeling sleep deprived. Does that make any sense? It's something like that. But yeah, sleep deprivation is definitely a thing for me, which is why I'm pretty sure I couldn't do a backyard ultra, because a backyard ultra really is sleep deprivation. Because you know, on an ultra race, on a normal ultra, you could lie down and go to sleep for half an hour if you wanted to, and get up and carry on running. In the backyard ultra, you literally have no time. You can have a maximum of probably 10 minutes sleep if you run the distance. If you run that 4.1 miles in 45 minutes, you've got 5 minutes to go to the toilet and have some food, and 10 minutes to have a sleep maybe. But quite often runners are getting in with just 5 minutes to spare before the next loop starts. So they have no time to sleep. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to end the live stream. Thank you very much for watching. I will be back tomorrow with the Wednesday workout, 6:30 UK time tomorrow. We'll carry on with let the guys carry on and finish the Film My Run 500 here. But I've got editing to do. I'm not running, so it's not, you know, I can understand it's not the most terribly exciting live stream you've ever seen. It's much more interesting when you've got somebody running to look at and to take the mickey out of when they look tired. Even though I still look tired, even though I'm not running. Take care, everybody. I will see you tomorrow at 6:30 for the Wednesday workout. Bye-bye.